how many schools do I recommend applying to? That is also a sort of it depends question, in the sense that it's different than undergrad because you don't need a safety school. You don't need any safety schools. You might decide, I'm only going to law school if I can get into one of these schools. So in that case, you just apply to the schools that you're interested in. If you definitely want to go to law school no matter what, well then yeah, you need to have safer schools. And I think this year, like I said, I would cast a little bit of a wider net. I think it depends if you are, interested in merit money. Those students tend to apply to a lot more schools because you're, just sort of throwing it out there to see what happens. You need to balance the time that you have, the money you want to spend on application fees, the time that you have to do a good job on the applications. You don't want to be doing so many that you're spread too thin and, sort of doing a not so great job on the supplemental applications. So a lot of my students will have like an A list and a B list and sometimes even a C list. And, the ones that are most important, they'll focus on them, they'll prioritize them, they'll get them in October, November, and then they'll move on and apply to some others. And so that's one strategy that you can think about. But a lot of students don't apply to a ton of schools because they're often limited by geography at this point. And, they either want to be in a certain part of the country or they only want to be in certain cities. And that, sort of goes to what I'll talk about in a minute as far as taking into account where you might want to practice geographically and your career aspirations when you're choosing where you want to go.
Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them, and feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.